Wow, it is a tropical jungle in here.
We haven't left for the winter holidays since we built this dome.
This would be a perfect turtle habitat. I talked to your mom, and she said that you guys can have a turtle in here.
You what?
Yes. I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guide, and it's all about showcasing how people, even in the Catskills, live the aquascape lifestyle in a biodome. Greg. I'm the Pond Guide, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you.
Nice to Nisha.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a unique structure, huh?
It is. It is.
Can we go check this cool place out?
Absolutely.
With our mom. Wow, it is a tropical jungle in here.
It is.
Wow, this is really cool. Okay, I want one. Do you have any turtles in here?
We don't have turtles.
You have to have turtles.
We did have a shark in here from Garden State Koi.
Oh, a high-fin shark. But this is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect turtle habitat.
I'd like to hear more about it. I think
Okay,
we can find it.
I would love to have a turtle. I would come back just to bring you a turtle to see this place again.
That would be great. We do love turtles, but I never even thought about bringing one into the dome.
Oh my gosh, it's the first thing I thought of when I saw this cool spot. Okay, so can you explain this to me, what we did? You built this, Timmy.
Yeah.
Yes, we actually built the pond before the dome was actually completed.
Right.
So we were able to get in here with large machines and set boulders, and we had to be specific on where the pond was placed because they had a really great plan of what was going to go on in here with plantings and different stuff, and we had to keep in mind the walls of the dome coming up, so we couldn't have rocks sticking up too high.
How many, was this like 10 years ago? How long
No,
was
it
this?
was only, I think, 4 years ago. I think it's
4 or
45
5
years
years,
ago,
yeah.
Okay, so this has been going for 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
And was this your husband's idea, your idea? Whose idea was this?
It was kind of Jack and I. Jack started it, and then, he said he wanted a greenhouse, and I said, well, if you want a greenhouse, I want a pool. And then we said, well, why not a natural pond? And then we started thinking and said, let's call Tom. And then before you knew it, those are papayas. So.
You got papayas in the Catskills of New York.
Yes, and we had our first bunch of bananas a couple years ago, and we've had a pomegranate. We get figs in here all the time. There are some figs right there.
Wow.
Yeah, the orchids are happy in here.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. The papaya trees, there's another one. They just...
Oh, I see it. I see them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you heat this with wood in the winter?
Yes.
Because I saw the furnace out there.
Yeah, we have a wood boiler to heat the pond. We keep the pond, I like it at 80 so I can...
Nice.
We don't heat it in the summer.
Because of the dome.
Yeah, we don't need to. And it's nice to be able to come and take a cool dip and, and then head back out in the
Okay, I am officially jealous. How cool is this? That is so cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love the little beanbag chairs here.
Yeah, we come out with our coffee in the morning.
Some beautiful koi down there. Yep, that is nice. Very nice. So you had 18 students here today?
Yeah.
So you bring them over here every once in a while to kind of educate them?
Whenever they want, the best time for them to come is in the winter. When it's snowing outside and then they come in here and it's 60 degrees and they just kind of...
Why don't you show everybody what you built here?
So we're at the Ecodome up here in the Catskills, New York, and this is one of my most memorable projects because it's a bit different. A lot of times you don't get to reproduce things like this. One thing that's really neat about this project is the dome actually went in after the pond. We knew the perimeter, the homeowner Jack had it all laid out where all these boards were gonna go, and we kind of knew the shape of the dome, and we had to fit everything inside here. One thing is by building the dome afterwards, we were able to set large boulders. Over here is a little hot tub area, and that is actually heated by a natural furnace outside. As you step over the stepping stones here, there is a beautiful pond on the right-hand side. Like I said, to build this pond, it was really important to build it before the dome went in. That way we were able to get some of these large boulders like this one right here in front of me in here. Another thing that's really, really neat about this project is when we dug this pond out for Nisha and Jack, we had to over-excavate the area by 6 inches. And the reason for that was all underneath the liner is 6 6-inch thick boards of styrofoam. And what that does is keep it extra insulated and keeps the water to a perfect 80 degrees in the wintertime. Another thing they really wanted was the little cave / grotto area where the kids can go underneath that waterfall. If you take away some of that plants on the right, it's a bigger opening, and underneath there is a little area that the kids can go and hang out in. Over here to my left, over these stepping stones, is a beautiful wetland filter, which is what's keeping this water crystal clear. It's pretty amazing what they can grow inside here, like papayas. We're up in the Northeast in the Catskills of New York, and they have papayas growing. They've also had bananas. Over here, they have some figs going. This was a very interesting project. Let's go outside and check out the furnace. So along the back side of the dome over here is a wood furnace, and through geothermal and pumping water through copper piping, this furnace allows them to heat the pond to the temperature they would like. Remember, it's a natural pond with no chemicals, so raising the temperature up too high, like up in the 90s, is not suggested. But with a temperature around 80 degrees, the water is perfect and great for swimming in the winter. The way we knew the pond would fit inside this dome was Jack, the homeowner, actually had stakes going all the way around the perimeter. So we knew the exact size of the dome and where these railroad tie walls would go. Once that was figured out, we were able to mark out the pond and start excavation. After we had the pond excavated, we were able to use all the rock that Jack and the kids collected from the property here.
So this is a climate battery, and what we do is when the temperature in here hits a certain point, there's a fan that sucks the hot air down, and then under all of this are layers of tubing that collect the hot air in the dirt, so that in the summer it keeps it cool, and in the winter the dirt's holding the heat and releasing it, and that's called a climate battery.
Awesome. And I just showed them the furnace out back, the wood furnace.
Yes.
Now that wood furnace, you're utilizing that to heat the water in the winter time, correct?
Yes.
In that little hot tub area over there?
Yeah, I love that. The hot tub, so we have 2 different switches where we can have the hot tub. I can just basically, we can keep it at 80 degrees with the pond, but before I want to use the hot tub, I turn it up to 101, give it a couple hours, and I come in and it's right where I want it to be. So
awesome. I need to come swimming here in the winter.
This is great. This is the best place to be in the winter. We haven't left for the winter holidays since we built this dome.
Why would you?
Yeah, there's no reason.
So Mira, what kind of cat is this?
This is a Bengal.
That is one cool cat. You can put her down. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Kieran, remember I said I had something cool to show you or talk to you about? Come here, I want to show you. Come in here. Mira, you too. Cross the bridge. All right, you guys can sit in those love sacks right there. That's the hangout place right there. You guys think this is pretty cool? Do your friends think you have like the coolest house ever? Okay, so Mom, guess what?
What?
I talked to your mom, and she said that you guys can have a turtle in here.
I do.
You what?
You can get a turtle.
Turtle! Baby,
Yes.
please.
So you could get a turtle. Tom will bring you back a turtle and put it in here to live, and then you guys got to come up with a name for him.
That's
Okay,
bees.
Gary.
Gary. Why would you name a turtle Gary?
I'm not sure. We used to have a shark in here, an algae one.
A Chinese banded high-fin shark. Yes. Well, you're going to have a turtle that lives in here all year round.
Get it as a baby.
Well, we have right now the only turtle that we have as a baby at his shop anyway is a snapping turtle, and we don't think we want a snapping turtle in here.
Snapping turtle.
So
It's not baby.
I tell you what, we will figure out what kind of turtle, and then we will, when we bring it back, you guys can come up with a name for it, okay? When you see it, and you can look at
Jonathan.
When you see it.
Maybe it's a female turtle.
Then Ginevra.
You got your hands full.